Yeah,
So-
let's see a security check on all this. How well prepared are you going to be?
Oh my
I
god.
just want to say that like that's not what you would use security for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, security is only for like locks. Like,
No, well, but
No,
it's
Security
also
is
for
security. It's
yeah.
and anyways, my game's crashing, so I don't even know what that blasted roll was.
Delete it now.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what happened. Everything went black.
I love how you
Yeah.
rolled it. But seriously, read what I just typed, because like I mean, not I typed what I copied from the book, because like that's what it says for security.
Mhm.
It's like unless if like
Oh
they're
wow,
putting
that's
like
a lot of. Yeah, I haven't seen anything since the tactics roll by you. All of that below has been gone.
oh shit, that could explain why you never answered my question.
Okay, wonderful. So here, I'm sorry. Let me catch up on what was actually going on.
I resent it.
Oh, you've been messaging him privately, haven't you? Just in whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
as
told
is,
you
it
that
looks
was-
like all of you guys are going to die, and he's going to survive.
Yeah, he's gonna stab you in the back.
Nah, we're friends. We're buddies. I'll live
That's
too.
what you think. Mwahahaha.
Yeah, he's showing mercy.
That's
As
exactly
I
what he wants
die,
you to
I
think.
drive us both off of a cliff.
No, it's just like you die and then your foot gets stuck on the gas, and then I'm just
Yeah.
like, shit.
My spirit haunts you to your death.
I mean, you already kind of died once, so just take it like a man.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, it's like-
man, just fucking die already.
Yeah, it's like I've already died once. I'm too over the edge. Just floor it. Just like
No, dude, you fall off the cliff, and then the
We'll
medic
be-
comes
we'll
in
be-
and slaps the one Lazarus patch on you, and you're right back up
yeah, like
again.
I like right back up, and it just like look down at you, just like betrayer.
Assuming I wouldn't go,
No.
he's not worth the trouble.
The entire party dies, and then all that's left is me joining up the other group that shot down the drones. And I'm just like, yep.
Dashel, if the entire party ever dies, could we like move to like a more sandbox type setting?
If the entire party dies and you're not mad enough at me that the game just prematurely ends from all of you quitting, yeah, we'll probably come up with a more traditional setting or
Well,
something
I
sufficiently.
got a feeling Matt and I are probably gonna survive, and the other two are gonna be like food for war-based. But
See, more than
just
likely.
saying.
We're living
More
life.
than likely.
We're
I mean,
living
the
life.
most likely scenario for a TPK here is basically Malian and Mac getting into a scenario that's so bad that it gets everyone killed. In which case, player-wise, there's going to be a huge fight, and at least two of you are going to get kicked out of the group.
Probably.
So I'm already predicting
What?
this because I already know how much you fight with each other.
Eh,
So that's what I'm guessing is if there's an actual TPK.
See, I don't even consider like all the arguments that we've had like fights. I just consider them just like loud conversations because like
Exactly,
they always end up
exactly.
like they always end up resolved at the end. It's just like we just have to like yell to get our point across.
We need some sort of a button system, or I don't know, like
yes.
like
No, that wouldn't work. It would always be like 2 versus 2.
No, it's
It'll-
whatever Dashel
yeah,
wants,
it would-
man.
I just have that. That would be the name of the our little poll system. Would be 2 for war beasts, 2 against.
And
Right.
then you just
Oh, yeah.
decide. It's like, do I want to kill all the players?
Instead of making another poll, I just go, what's the name of our poll title? 2 for war beasts, 2 against. Okay, that's resolved. It's a tie again. Down.
Tie again, boys. Tie again.
Die.
All right.
I guess let's go.
So we're
I mean,
driving
wait,
already.
which security check sticks?
Well,
It's
he
probably
rerolled
getting-
it, so it's the second one.
Okay. Yeah, 2 for 2. Anyways,
Yeah, so as is, yeah, that's what you're planning. Yeah, you have good preparation here for anything that comes up for like mechanical security and the like.
It's just like if someone like if the Empire
Yeah,
put
if
like
you're
a
driving
camera on the
onto
side
a
of the
mine,
road, you found it.
You're going to be ready for it.
One thing,
Yeah.
because I don't want to die from starvation. Are we stocked for that mission with rations and whatnot?
Like, you know something weird? I don't think we ever really like. I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to rations in any Starts Without Number game I've ever been in.
Well, someone else is taking care of that stuff right now. I don't know who it was, but one of us was taking.
Shit, I accidentally left the game. Fuck.
I'm not asking about the numbers, I just ask if we can avoid scenario where suddenly you will go, oh hey, you are so long at the, like, wilderness. What about your rations?
See, if it was in that situation where we were going somewhere and we were supposed to be gone for like a couple of days, I can understand keeping track of it, but like, I think we're supposed to just be going out and then coming back.
Real quick.
This will
Does
probably take more
James?
than one
Yeah.
day.
Does James have the combat armor,
Combat armor.
the combat field uniform? Because I know that I have.
Oh,
it now.
I know we gave like if you look on the loot page, the 2 that we got is written there, and then I also got one on my own, but that's separate.
Yeah. So
Oh
I know.
yeah, I remember what we did.
Did
We
you,
were discussing who should it go to, and one was for me because I'm a warrior, and the other one I don't know who took it.
I took it. I was
James.
I was just
Alright.
keeping track of it. I just want to make sure you wrote it down and all that.
Wait, why did the Monoblade 3 turn to Monoblade X?
Because we all took one, except for I took one. Who wanted to level up last session?
I mean, if someone wants one, I got an extra one because I took it to
XP.
level up. Yeah, for
XP
XP.
purposes.
Well, see, yeah, just keep it in the loot tab because like we've had them just there. It's like if
All
you
right.
think that you need one, just mention that you're taking it.
I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start going. You tell me when to stop.
There we go.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Ding. Nope. There we go. Stop. Yeah, so driving through this route is... I said stop. Yep, that means stop.
I stopped moving.
Whisper.
There we go.
I stopped moving a while ago.
Sorry, yeah, I'm having connection issues, so I have a huge delay on what I'm seeing.
Oh, I'm right next to the drone.
Yeah, that's correct, but it took me good 10 seconds for that to render properly. I'm sorry, Noel, I haven't been paying too much attention to chat right now. I'm trying to...
Oh, okay.
stuff out.
Did you see the other whisper at any point? Because it's kind of important to now, possibly.
Yeah. I think there's a bit too much bulk involved for that to really happen at the moment. If you had a lot of free time and some equipment and more projectile weapon skills, you can probably do some modifications and make it work, but it'd still take a while.
All right then.
Yeah.
And
don't
then
have scenario.
I'll just copy paste the other one, but don't worry about it.
I can.
So my level 3 is actually 4,000 XP. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep. XP
How much-
quickly.
How much is
Dashel
level
gives-
3?
To be honest, Dashel gives out a lot less XP than normal games.
Sorry, I gave you a 3-session mission. At the end of the 3rd session, most of you leveled up.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine.
I
don't
count
like-
that.
Also, no, he gives us loot, really good loot. I have a plasma caster, and I got a car.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
I'm actually
Of
fine
course
with it
you are.
because
That's because
I
you guys
don't-
drive viciously for loot, more so than other groups.
that's true.
That's I'm not denying that.
See, we need to get more items. That's how it works.
Look, we don't prioritize XP. We prioritize items. We're very materialistic. We're fighting a rebellion. We need all we can get. But
Oh, yeah.
so what happens when we reach the we're about
Do I
to
need
hit
to
the
resend
drone.
that whisper, by the way? Or are you typing something out? I have no idea.
I think I can sell the whispers as is.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Hmm? Huh? Hold on. Do I need to resend the wishes?
You might as well.
Okay, there you go. So now we're here. Don't worry. Just do that in the background. I don't want to stop any more of the game.
Okay.
I can
There's no delays
can-
happening at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. The route along from the cell base to this downed drone site it's pretty heavily urbanized. There's a lot of the housing situation starts getting denser and denser, and the buildings get taller and taller. You move from like individual houses to apartment buildings, and you move from the kind of thin, narrow streets that mark urban areas to the thicker, more inner city areas as well. Coming through this, you find the location up ahead. It's a big office building that's been impacted by some sort of big concussionary shell of some kind during an earlier bombardment of the area, probably by an Imperial ship. But
how long ago does it seem that it was bombarded?
Years ago. This planet's been under siege like this for at least the last decade.
All right, then.
Yeah, it's a big, thick, heavy built office building. It's been an impact about 400 feet up the side of it, where this huge shell crashed into it and just tore a giant crater through it. Against the side of it, you can see like this, someone's taken a big thing of like paints and such and put a big rebel flag next to it. But that's kind of beside the point. Beyond that, there's more of the impact zones and craters that dot around the area. This is the edge of the bombardment. Up ahead, you can see the points that have been marked as the drone crash site. You can't really see anything, but you do know that the drone patrols should get a lot heavier from here on in. From where you guys are right now, you have two real choices for like your inner route you can take here specifically. It's taking a hook right through the like main portion of the city and getting to the impact zone, or hooking around to the left and going through the bombed out crater area.
Do we need to do another tactics check?
This is more just me giving you the knowledge that there's a choice. I have like my percentage rolls on what random patrols will occur. Since you have good enough like knowledge to dodge drone patrols, the only thing you have to worry about are random patrols. If you take the left one and you take the more open route, you can get there faster. So I make less drone checks. If you take right though, you're stealthier. So the drone checks I make are at lower percentage. You get to pick what route you take though.
I say let's go right.
I say that we should like
route.
Yeah, same here. I vote for stealth route.
I mean, and like here's my thought process. Like we'll loot this one, we'll investigate this one, and then because it's probably going to be, we have to be there quickly before it happens, or like because we know it's going to happen at some point, but we should probably get there while they're there to say hi.
No, I thought this already went down, and we were just going there to check out.
This is where I triangulated where we should see the next one.
Right.
Yeah,
so that's
all of the other ones have already been shot down. These are all past events.
So
right.
wait,
So we have to beat it, which is why I'm thinking this one will go slowly. We'll investigate, and then we'll skip this one if we don't have time.
This is really important. Where is this one, like in comparison to where we are?
Where's which one? Because since multiple taps went off for me there.
Right here.
5 miles away.
Right here, the one that's like right to the north.
Yeah, right next to the car.
It's right next to us.
Yeah. Yeah, so the right route through the city is the square directly above you, and the left route is the one directly to your left.
Then why can't we do a route somehow this way?
No. Let's just go for the route on the right, and let's cut it there, because we're not gonna get there in time. Like, come on, guys, let's move it.
Yeah, fuck it,
Go.
let's go.
We're doing the quick route.
I think it's a branching path. It's not 3 routes. There's a magical giant collapsed building in the way. Okay.
Right.
I think it's 2 against 2 now, so I'm gonna flip a coin.
He's just saying that like it doesn't. It's just imaginary. It's just like a decision. Do we want to go safe or do we want to go quick? I say we go safe the first one, and then we loot this one and investigate this one, so we have a better idea of what we're dealing with, and then we'll make a decision when we reach if we want to go straight there and we want to be quick about it, or if we want to go to this one, and if we want to just go quickly this way. So
okay, fine. Stay if it is. Then move the car this way, and like, do we have to roll a stealth check?
Yeah. No, safe is just no need to make. No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We reach.
Well,
Sorry, I'm just making my.
He's doing a D100 roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Even though then.
Get this in my copy. Wait, where is it?
Well, we have the newly refurbished vehicle.
Yep. So it should be at full. Okay, let's get this. You're taking that route. Good. Yep. So as you're going through, like, you look up into the air above you, and you can see a drone patrol that you don't have on the Rebel notes streams by overhead. But as it goes overhead, you can see it has a pair of the larger new drones leading it in sort of more of a U shape than a V shape now. None of them detect you, even though you weren't like in full cover when they went by. They just weren't scanning the area, or if they were, they must have missed you. Beyond that, nothing else really happens. It's kind of eerie moving into this abandoned city zone. The skyscrapers looming overhead.
I suggest to everybody that drone that went by could be going to the place to get shot down.
They come. They're going north to south, so it's already coming over from the area that is going.
Okay, I thought it was this one for a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
So good. I think we should probably keep track of that, like something to tell the rebels that, hey, they're replacing all the ones that get shot down. They're replacing with like different ones. We don't know if they're stronger. Well, they probably are stronger, but they might have like other capabilities. We don't know.
It's like I just make sure that write down a note to send to HQ or the main group when we actually can.
Aren't these new units the ones that I figured out they have better sensors on one of the previous sessions?
Right. So, anyways, so we make a mental note and then we hit the drone.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So like you wait for a break in the official drone schedule, and then you jump out of the urban and the big tall skyscraper area and enter the destroyed war zone. Almost immediately within the area, you find the markings of a crashed drone. Someone's come in, pulled it apart, like with like crowbars, and they've cracked the shell of it open, and they've like stripped components out of it. This doesn't seem like the actions that were described in the mission briefing of how the drones get treated. Like the way it was described then is specific parts get taken, and then it's always disabling the self-destruct mechanisms.
Yeah, so we're not first.
Yeah. This one looks like the self-destruct mechanisms got triggered, but then someone like had pulled a few pieces of explosives out before they went off. So only part of the drone is ruined. Everything else has been stripped almost completely bare. There's not really much information you can get from the drone here, but there should be a location somewhere nearby where someone set up the anti-air turret. And that's what you probably should investigate.
All right. I guess that's perception.
Mm-hmm. Perception checks from everyone who's searching. And then if you're doing something different, let me know.
Might as well.
I'm doing security instead of perception.
Perception is wisdom based, or?
Yeah, before I had my collapse thing, unfortunately for me and you, at least, Null was right. In security is more physical object security, like either arming or disarming some sort of trap or that sort of thing. Wow, okay. You guys roll way too high. So just make sure you specify to me perception, and then you're like doing a safety check here, so we don't get.
Yeah, it's no problem. I actually got perception anyways at the start when I made the character, just in case. So
we'll just make sure we have security correctly placed.
Well, we know where we're going. Roll perception.
Well, everybody?
Yeah.
Only
but
for...
you know...
Yeah. What are you doing now that you've gotten to the drone? Like, the drone itself is, like, half destroyed. and then stripped for parts. Okay, so null is not useful this time around.
We weren't. By the way, we weren't the first ones here. Someone else looted it after it was down.
Yeah,
besides the main.
I heard someone like ripped it open with a crowbar, and that was the last thing I heard.
All right, yeah.
So there's nothing there, right?
Yeah. Long story short, it's stripped bare, which is not what you got told in your mission briefing. The mission
that can
briefing
happen at any point. We're in the slums, right?
Yeah. Well, you're in the distant space future slums.
Yeah. It's still
scavengers. Bandits, we need to watch out for them. I see that in character. But yeah, that role was not to assist, just this is my straight perception check, and I'm looking for, the place where the AA was set up. And perhaps, I don't know, some clues about like how many people were there, maybe some footprints, whatever is useful, and whatever I can get with that 11.
Yeah.
Dashel, so I feel so fucking stupid right now. Because, like, I honestly probably, if I really feel stupid for not asking what was actually in the area where each of these drones were. Because, like, if I knew that this one was in the slums, we would have just skipped the damn thing. Like, of course they're going to steal shit off the drone in the slums.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, a large amount of the area you're in is depopulated, so it's, like... Even on this route, it's actually possible you'll never see another human.
All right. Well,
that being said, okay, let me go down the list and get this done. Herschel, you find the you're checking to figure out.
Disconnect again.
Oh no.
Hello.
Yep.
All right, I'm here.
Okay, everyone's still in. Nothing gone wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Herschel Wilson finds some tracing markers and figures out exactly where the weapon strike was from. It's a small little cafe on an intersection. The bottom half of the cafe has been wiped out by this small crater from one of the blast zones. Inside it, though, you can see the markings of some sort of heavy equipment that was placed in the middle of the floor and then dragged away. This looks like whatever the anti-air weapon was placed. It was placed in here.
Question.
Malian.
Never mind.
Sorry. Going down the list.
Yep.
Malian, you notice this, once Herschel, calls everyone over and shows it off, you notice the way the markings on the anti-air weapon are, the areas on the ground where it's been dragged. It looks like it gets disassembled, not just no one picks it up and shoves it in the back of a truck, or it doesn't drive under its own power. Someone disassembles it and then packs it away into what looks like a kind of grav vehicle, judging by the scarcity of the markings on it. And it gets driven away that way.
What is actually there right now? I'm kind of lost here. Okay.
Yeah. What you're in is... Yeah, it's this.
So he found out all of this by looking at something that was being dragged on the ground.
Yeah, there's a couple tiny little screws and washers on the ground that got separated from the machine or something like that. And it's they disassemble the whole damn thing every time they use it, and that's the conclusion.
So they have to take time to set it up. So that's good. That means that we have time to get there before they leave. After they shoot, even if they shoot it down, that means we still have time to get there because we'll have to disassemble it.
It also tells you something really important: is whoever these people are that are shooting the drones down, to time it this way with the long construction, they must know the schedule as well.
Ooh.
The ideal outcome would be to catch them before they shoot down another drone.
Right, but
yeah, because then if we do that, then we can actually find out from them, hey, what's the drone schedule?
No, we have it.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. The thing is, the Empire also runs random patrols that aren't scheduled.
And they're inducing them.
They are.
They're causing them because they're shooting down drones.
Schedule.
Anyways, let's get in the car and let's keep going. Yeah.
There's still some stuff on the list real quick. For James Holden, perception check. You were checking, you weren't looking for anything. You were doing kind of keeping watch and standing guard. For a while, while everyone else is moving away and checking out the cafe, you get that uneasy back of the neck prickling sensation of being watched.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is there's just so much open space here. All of the skyscrapers have just tons of plate glass windows that reflect the sun harshly, so you can't see straight through them. There's a lot of empty, large streets with tons of cover. You can't spot anyone, but you keep on getting trace amounts of movement and flickering in the shadows behind some of the walls in the skyscrapers.
Yeah, just ignore it and be like, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yep. And I gun it. Let's go.
Yeah. No, you used to maybe you visited the city once before it got destroyed, so you're all stuck in nostalgia and not actually being very perceptive.
I'm just like, hey, I remember going there.
I remember that cafe.
Oh, they had good donuts.
I remember it before it blew up, dude. That place was sweet.
Okay. And hold up there. Yep.
Here?
There we go. All good. Yeah. Yeah. Moving on from there, you're making a good pace. You've passed noon, maybe. Yeah, it's about 2 p.m. right now at the speed you've been going since morning. The area you've entered is this long, stretched out, devastation zone. The cover is fairly